Hey guys, DJ here, and this is Trayson. Today we're starting our very first podcast slash commentary video called The Shitty Mic Show. Basically, our mics are shit, and we will have a particular topic to discuss. And our today's topic we'll be discussing about are criminal YouTubers. Basically, YouTubers who have done crimes or are doing shit that would see as crimes. Our first obvious one that we'll be talking about, if you've seen the thumbnail, would be EDP. Here is Trayson. Trayson, say hi.
How do y'all doing today?
Okay. Hey, Trayson, how did you hear about EDP?
Alright, so you wanna know how I heard about EDP?
I think that's what everyone wants to hear if they're watching this.
Alright.
We're gonna make fun of ourselves
Should,
over
jack,
this shit.
should jacking off, should jacking off be a sport? Cause me, I consider it a fucking sport. That's all.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I would probably believe you if that was the case.
Alright.
How I found out about him was actually from a lot of memes. I think I found him through the same meme as you did, but other than that, I saw him with like, did you see me laughing? With that meme where he's just staring at the camera and looks at you with dead beat eyes, being like, do you see me laughing? I'm not laughing. And then I get to his channel, and his channel's a bit odd. I'm not a sports guy, but let's be honest here, no one here is a sports guy these days. Except those who on Twitter or on Facebook, but Facebook's fucking dead.
Twitter's not gonna like that.
Who gives a shit about fucking Twitter? Twitter doesn't give a shit about anything, really. They'll freaking cancel you just for saying something wrong about a YouTuber they like. But let's get back on topic. What was your first reaction with EDP? Like, seriously, what was your first reaction of hearing what he's done?
Damn. Another homie lost?
Okay, so I first heard about these rumors, like, I think 6 months after he got called out by now infamous prison mate Luke, who's a commentary YouTuber who has gotten a lot of hate because he's been spreading misinformation. So I can see why a lot of people didn't believe it at first, maybe. But when I saw the infamous expose video, I was like, well, shit. I guess he is what he is. But let's be honest here. Even though he's a monster, he made us laugh one more time. And that was, can I have a fist pump?
That was the last good meme he did.
That's the last good meme. Can I have a fist pump? Bro, you know he got caught, and you know he's trying to get away with it by just outright trying to make himself look like he's trying to make memes again. But like, dude, the way he just did it was fucking hilarious. But other than that, yeah, it's sad to see another famous guy just become what is probably considered a monster. But yeah, and the amount of times he attempted to use other sites baffle me. Like, how many times has he tried to get back his fans by just freaking going on other sites? For example, freaking Facebook. I think it was mostly Facebook. Am I right? Oh.
Nah, aren't we gonna forget the website?
The website I was gonna leave last because I thought that was gonna be least amount important. But other than that, yeah, he tried using a site. I'm not even sure if that works. But somehow he's been having videos uploaded somewhere on the site, not on the site, on the internet, which I still have yet to figure out where. Like, everyone's aware of him being a pedophile, but what area is he posting shit on?
Ain't this man got a only? Ain't this man got a Pornhub?
What he does?
I don't know.
Bro, if he does, oh, that explains it. But they're probably gonna delete him too because if they find out that he's a pedophile, they're gonna take down his shit. Speaking of pedophiles, you know Mini Lad?
No.
Yo, you don't know who Mini Lad is, really? Oh my god.
No.
So
I don't
Mini
even
Lad
know
used to be part of the probably one of the most popular gaming groups of on YouTube, Vanos Gaming. He used to be. He left a few years back, but before leaving, he said some really awful things about his group that got him famous. Like he was talking shit about Vanos. The one guy he was talking shit about the most, however, was freaking Terrorizer. And if you watch the video with Terrorizer trying to defunct of all the shit fucking Mila has said, it's so depressing to see him look the way he does because he just lost a friend. Anyway, a few years later, two girls have came out against Minilad of him basically messaging them while they were underage. And he was trying his best to avoid getting caught. So instead, he basically tried to ignore it and still upload shit on YouTube. Obviously, that wasn't gonna work, and he had to apologize. He apologized, I think, 3 fucking times. But none of them were acceptable by the public. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, since you're talking about middle lad, let's bring up call me incarcerated.
Why are we bringing up Call Me Carson all of a sudden? We're still talking about Minilad. Minilad has a lot of shit he's been doing.
Hey bro, Carson ain't safe either.
Well, Call Me Carson is different though. He was 2 years older than the girl that I don't know what was the girl's name again? Oh, the girl was like 17, and he was 19. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but personally, I can understand why people were mad at him with the power dynamic, but the age gap is completely stupid. Like, he's 2 years older than the person. That it's gonna come to a point where if you just turn 18, they're gonna call you a pedophile for dating a 17-year-old who's a month younger than you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's gonna come to that point.
Funny enough too, I have a girlfriend who I was dating who turned 18 and I was 17. So does that make her a pedophile?
Apparently, it's a Twitter, probably. Speaking of pedophiles, there is one person I want to talk about that was a pedophile before we move to others that people who have done shit that isn't related to pedophilia.
Actually, in fact, I have someone who I have actually a few people who I think are pedophiles or that did junk that got them called a pedophile.
Who are the people that you know personally, or the YouTubers?
YouTubers and I'm pretty sure people already know pro Smash players.
Oh yeah, I forgot about those. The infamous Smash Bros. Infamy of that shit. I know exactly what you're gonna talk about, but we're gonna keep this to YouTubers for now. We'll talk about Smash Brothers.
Bro, they are YouTubers. They were.
They were. But I know there was one. I know there was. Oh, I was close. But no, there is no. I know, but there wasn't there one Smash guy who proved that one of the so-called victims were actually basically blackmailed him and threatened him to do shit, or was that something that was proven false?
There is one. There is one where basically the kid. It was like a kid Smash player, basically sexually assaulted like an adult pro Smash player if I'm correct.
That's what I heard, but let's not put that as facts. As far as we know, he could be lying and try to frame him. But like I said, we're not 100%. Oh wait, you got some evidence?
No, actually, nah. The adult basically like legitimately was like, nah, he did freaking sexually assault me, and I told him and he said to the kid that he wasn't comfortable Actually, nah. I really feel like he woke up to the kid giving, freaking like sucking his knob or something.
Oh god. Dude, that's a very unfortunate way to figure out someone's sexually assaulting you. You wake up and you see someone sucking you down below. That's kind of an
Facts.
unfortunate circumstance. But this
Facts.
again, let's like I said, let's leave that to people to figure out whether or not that's true or not. There is one YouTuber I want to talk about that is still uploading shit, that is still making videos, and is actually still, I mean, still blaming his victim for the shit, for what happened to him, even though he did it to himself. You ever heard of Red Kiwis?
Nope.
Oh, he's a Fortnite YouTuber.
Oh, here we go.
Yep, there we go. Back in 2015 or 14, I could be wrong. Keemstar was basically talking to the mother of the victim of Kiwis. Basically explained that Kiwis was having a relationship with a 12-year-old when he was 17. And it
Mm.
lasted till he was 19.
Oh nah.
And at first he was trying to explain, oh, he was sorry about it, but to, then he tried to lie about, like, oh, she said she lied, she said she was 14, and I'm like thinking to myself, that's not an excuse still, my guy. But yeah, after that, everything's been forgotten. We thought that the guy that he left, but turns out he just changed his name to Red Kiwis. His name was Kiwis, I think, back then, but now he changed. His name was Red Kiwis, then he changed his name to Kiwis. I'm sorry about that. And when people found out that it was the same guy, people tried canceling him. And at one point, someone went to the guy's house, calling him a pedophile and questioning him. Hey, why are you saying all this shit about the girl? Dude, Kiwi's friends who probably heard the story were like, nah, get the fuck out of here. Nah, you're out by Fiesto. You know what I mean? Like, that's not a lie. He legitimately did that. He's still uploading shit to this day. You can search up his channel up, Kiwis. He's still uploading stuff to this day. And what's disgusts me, he is a Nintendo gamer too. Because you can look at his freaking background thing. Remember how YouTube's had like that background thing behind their profile?
You mean the YouTube banner?
Yeah, the YouTube banner. He has his name. He has his name like labeled like the Zelda symbols.
Hmm.
But yeah, it's fucked up. He still uploads shit to this day. He has yet to have any accountability of what he's done. So we'll see what happens after that. Okay, we're gonna talk about one guy. We're gonna talk about one more guy actually before we move to a special to the family channels. You know what I mean?
Wait. What do you mean family channels?
Oh, you just wait and watch. You'll know exactly what I mean. James Charles. Let's talk about James Charles. The most fabulous man of all on YouTube, but now became somewhat of a pedophile because he keeps going after young meat without even asking for the age.
Facts though.
Like, God knows what's gonna happen to him now, but oh fuck. But like, yeah, it's kind of fun. It's kind of funny that like this man has yet to learn a lesson at all after all this. Will he come back to YouTube? Who knows? But yeah. Okay, Trayson, you ready for family talk? Ready for the family scuffle that we have saved?
Is this still about the pedophiles, or are we going about like how
We're
family
going we're going at how family channels are basically abusing the fact that they're basically are abusing the fact.
Actually, you know what? I got someone to talk about. And you should know, DJ, I talk about her often when she does something.
Oh,
I,
but well, can we even count her as a YouTuber at all?
I mean, she uploads on YouTube, so
Well, Well,
So
we don't want to consider her criminal. More like her mother's the fucking criminal. We should
still,
probably this counts as family because technically her mother is in her is in her vids too. Sometimes, am I correct?
yeah.
So
So
yeah, that counts.
since you've been talking, time for me to start talking.
Alright.
See, for me, I'll be talking about how Daniel Cohn's mother should be arrested for child exploitation. Like, I'm sorry, but that mom be sexualizing her daughter, and her daughter is just cool with it, like not even questioning it. In fact, this chick literally freaking been lying about her age, saying she was like what 6, 15, 16, 17, 18, freaking I don't know even what age anymore she is. And when her birth certificate got leaked, she still kept kept lying. And you wanna know what's the cream de la creme of her? This chick is a minor, and she got pregnant.
Well, is that considered a rumor though, or a
Oh
lie?
no no oh no 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 no. Actually no. Wait no, she didn't get pregnant. Nah, that was a whole lie. That was just a fake. That was a
Just
lie.
for views, basically,
Yeah,
correct?
literally just for yeah, pretty much literally only just for views.
Yeah, I remember hearing about like that. She was also trying to get married with her so-called boyfriend, who should we mention was like almost 18 at the time.
Fact. Yeah, like even he should be. Nah, what's funny is that dude left, then came back.
Wait, he actually came back. I thought she was
I
dating someone else that was even older.
I don't even know. Like she
Oh wait,
literally
no, he was
copied vacation.
16. No, the guy. Yeah, oh, no, at the time they were
No
dating, they
no
were
no
16.
no. Actually, no. I think he was 17, about to turn 18. Uh, I I don't. I think she's dating someone. I don't know. This freaking changes new boyfriends every week. Ugh. And oh yeah, too. The father, bro. Bless this father's heart. This man is just trying to stop, like
Yeah,
his
we
freaking
could
daughter from going to
tell.
home.
Yeah, we can tell, but we have yet to hear what we have yet to see him try to go on the internet and basically fight against his ex-wife because it's obvious it's his ex-wife.
Yeah, and you all know what I'm waiting for. The one thing that will I think get this kid canceled is either two things. Either one, she actually makes her OnlyFans. Actually, no, she semi does have an OnlyFans, but I don't know. I don't think it's like actually like nudity. It's just freaking just bikini junk.
Well, you remember too. You remember too. OnlyFans is specifically was only specifically for was not just for porn, but it was also for like people who want to express. It was like a Patreon. It was
Let's be honest.
basically a Patreon.
I don't care what anyone says. No one knew of OnlyFans before it became a porn site,
Yeah, exactly.
and that's why
But
OnlyFans reversed their decision.
well, yeah, of course they're gonna reverse their decision because that's their only way of making money. But yeah,
True.
if she does start doing shit like that, then yeah, that is reasonably canceled. But she shouldn't be the one being canceled. It's her mother that's the one that's manipulating her to do shit. I've seen this happen before with like Eugene what's her name, Eugene Coney, right?
I don't even know who you're
The
talking
skinny girl,
about.
the girl who's like extremely skinny.
Still don't know who you're talking about.
Nothing. But yeah, a lot of family channels have been basically abusing their kids and basically
The
abusing the
Ace
fact.
family.
Not Ace family, but there was a family that was basically
The Ace
making pranks.
family.
There was a family of a guy. The dad was basically making these pranks, and basically, you watch these videos. It seems like they were very abusive to the kids in the video. Like
Daddy
he
of
was yelling,
five.
like, yeah, that's him. Yeah, was I talking about? Was that him correctly? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like the man was straight up was yelling at his kids for praying for something that they did, and I was like, when I first heard about it, I was like, that is really fucked up. Like those are
Facts.
kids. Thank God Thank God their mother took them away from that man. But that just scratches the iceberg of how family channels work. Like,
Actually, no.
sure.
Oh, wait, hold
Oh,
on.
sorry.
Are we gonna talk about that one family channel who adopted a kid, then later like posted like bunch of pictures of like them all together, and then returned the kid?
Oh yeah, we can talk about right. We can talk about that right now if you want.
Hmm. Sure.
Yeah, the kid was of Chinese descent, but he was also autistic. And the way the kid was acting, the reason why they got rid of him because apparently the kid was hitting their biological one, I think, or they just couldn't handle him. Even that being said, that's still a pretty shitty thing to do just to get rid of a child that needs family, and yet you give him away because of because of like you should know that that's how. No, my brother is autistic. You talk to him, right?
Yeah, a few times.
Kids with autism aren't the easiest kids to be raised, but they need just as much love and respect as regular kids themselves because they're not freaking animals to be they're not animals that you freaking just can give up. They're human beings that can do so much more than people thought out to be. And like the fact that one family gave up their kid was fucked up.
Yeah.
Speaking of fucking giving up, I remember one time where somebody they put someone one family put down their fucking dog.
Mm.
Kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
But yeah. And another thing, yeah, that was fucked up. But like, there's been proof that a lot of these families are using their kids for views. Like, for example, there was one family I don't remember because I don't tell them because the person I watched didn't tell the names of the family. But there's this one family that basically made a prank of a basically faking a just basically faking a abortion, making her kids cry.
Yeah, I think I heard like what is it, like Andre talk about
Yeah,
that.
yeah, Andre's the guy who animates, right? The animator. Yeah, we were talking about
Yeah.
that. And then and the latest one that I've heard about, the latest fucking family thing that happened was a mother who basically was crying, basically having her kid and her crying about, I think, about their dog or something, right?
Mm.
But then she forgets that but then she uploads the video not knowing that she added the part where she was faking crying and trying to make a thumbnail making them look like they're crying, all that shit, making it basically being really shitty to the kid, making him cry. And she tried to apologize and all that shit. And I'm like, don't try that. But there is one criminal YouTubers that I will love you and I to talk about. The elephant in the room.
Who's that?
Save the children bitcoins.
See, I only heard about that junk really recently, so
Really? Really?
yes.
Just heard of it? Basically, what happened? A few members and Rice Gum. Yeah, I'm bringing up Rice Gum because of course he's involved with this shit. But yeah, what happened was they were trying to make a profit with like Save the Children kids, and what would happen is it would be a lot of money would go towards charity. Turns out the entire thing was a shit show to begin with.
Hmm.
Like it was an entire shit show.
Mm.
And so far, I think I've heard about people. There was legal action getting involved with it. A lot of YouTubers like Omarani Gamer and another guy were talking about how fucking terrible it was. But yeah. So I don't know. Basically, what happened? Yeah, basically that was a fucking shit show with the phase shit going on and all that. And let's be honest here. A lot of YouTubers have done some shittier stuff than what they did. Like the first dozen YouTubers we were talking about in this video / podcast, whatever. But yeah, there's a lot of weird shit that happens.
True.
Just a weird fucking clusterfuck of things. Anything else you want to talk? Any YouTubers you want to talk about that have done some criminal shit that you think have done?
I'm not, at least not one that's alive.
Alive? Ooh.
Elliot Roger?
What did Elliot Roger do?
Do you really not know?
No, I actually never heard of Elliot Rogers. Unless I did,
That
I'm just too brain dead to remember.
that dude pretty much was a mad incel who who was freaking
Oh,
like
you mean the guy who basically was talking about a bunch of shit and he shot up people?
pretty much.
Oh my god, that right there is a rabbit hole to begin with right there. There's a lot of YouTubers that are fucking crazy that have done some criminal shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've heard of him. I just realized, I'm like, wait, Elliot Rogers? It seemed familiar at first, but I couldn't remember fully of who he was. But thanks to you, I know exactly what that man is. Man wasn't just an insult. That man was crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember him vaguely. He was a fucking cluster fuck of an insanity right there. I watched actually a documentary of him, and I'm not gonna lie, and I think you agree with me, he wasn't a very ugly guy. Am I wrong? He wasn't very ugly.
Nah.
At all. And I'm like wondering, maybe it's just like, maybe it's because of the way he was, because if you look how he acts, it's not sunshine and rainbows.
Yeah.
Man was like talking about how women betrayed him and all that shit. But yeah. Man, it's crazy. And there was another guy who I think was like an anime, who likes to talk about anime, who killed up his fucking family.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
Yeah, me either. That was one thing I didn't know much. Oh no! You know what? There is a podcast that basically promotes zoophilia. If you know what zoophilia is.
What is zoophilia?
It's basically people who think animals can consent.
Nice.
But yeah. But yeah, this I don't know what I'm not gonna say their name because I don't want to give them freaking popularity because they don't deserve shit of it. But they have gotten their channel taken down several times, but somehow they're still uploading shit. One of the original hosts of the podcast were basically had a criminal record of him basically raping animals by the many, and he show no shame in it. He thinks that the guy brain, he's like, animals can consent, and it was such a fucked up shit show. Here's the best part about this though, and you're gonna love this. The man died of cancer in the most painful way. It's been discussed that he was in pain when he died. So the animals got something out of it. Fucking monster. Motherfucker deserves what happened to him. But no, and then the other surviving member, who sounds like a young guy, probably, like, I don't know, it's fucked up that people like this exist.
True.
But yeah, they still post shit up on the YouTube. You could search up like zoo files. I think it was like zoo files. Yeah, they literally have what they are on the fucking on the name of their podcast and shit.
Wonder how that got loud on YouTube.
Well, that's like I said, YouTube's been deleting their shit several times. They did it so many times. I bet if they find out what the channel's name is, they'll surely take it down then. You know what I mean? But other than that,
Yeah.
we don't exactly know what will happen to the channel itself or what's gonna happen, because unlike the host that died, these guys hid their identity from the public.
I mean, at least they were smart about it.
True, you could say that they were smart, but even then, they're still doing criminal shit by basically wanting basically bestiality to be illegal for them for their sick fucking pleasures of themselves.
True.
And also, and I understand this is gonna sound off, and I know I know how you are with them, but it gives furries a bad name at the fact that these fuckers exist, because not
See
all
me.
furries are actually like that. A lot of them are actually really chill people who just want to be in their own communities and don't want these fuckers be in their communities. I've talked to people that are furries. They don't want these guys in their community, but yet they're still there, just giving furries a bad name, making everyone think that they're a bunch of sex addicts that want to fuck animals, and that's the fucked up part about this. Trust me, I understand furries get a bad rap, and I understand they get made fun of a lot. But you just gotta remember that these guys aren't trying to be like what these fuckers are trying to be. They just want to be in their own community, and enjoy the friends they have in the community, and avoid people like the Zoophile podcast that exists. Avoid YouTubers some YouTubers who I think are now deleted, to basically promote bestiality to their viewers and shit. You know what I mean? By the end of it,
Yes.
we're not 100% sure what's gonna happen. But at the end of it, we don't know exactly what will happen to the freaking podcast, because, like I said, these guys are unknown, and I think a lot of people are trying to find information on who these guys are. Because currently, the Zoophiles before they had 2 hosts, but now they have, I think, four of the 3 hosts in the podcast. That's not a lot. You could, as far as I know, yeah, that's it. Anyways, how do you feel about this first episode that we have done?
I don't know. Seems pretty decent. I mean, let's be
Decent.
honest here. No one's gonna watch it.
Yeah, we all know gonna watch it. If this shit
No one's
blows
gonna
up,
watch it.
I'll eat my socks.
I'll eat my socks. It
You know what I
just
mean?
blows up.
Thank you for y'all for listening and watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and we'll be uploading this on Saturday, and hopefully you all have a wonderful day. This is the Shitty Mike Show, and we'll see you all next time.